and tie the game.
Up the first base line. And she's safe at first base. What was going on over there? Bobby DeMeo, the umpire, looked like he was walking off toward the tarp and didn't make a call at first base. And Rijo slowed down and then re-accelerated into the bag.
Yeah,
and that's why Kenny Gajewski's coming out of the dugout saying, hey, your fellow crewmate abdicated his responsibility to make a clear call at first base.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's very confusing as a hitter.
Oklahoma
slowing
State
down.
is challenging the fair call
over there at first base. And it's one of those borderline balls up the line where you don't know whether it's going to end up staying fair. And so did it kick to the right of the bag? Because it takes a bounce right at the bag, but did it hit something in the dirt or did it hit the base? Because if the latter is true, then it's a fair ball, but the umpire's not even looking at the base.
Yeah, and that's his call to make, because obviously that is why Rijo slowed down, I think, at that point thinking, but you're right, did it hit the bag, and is that why it changed direction, or was it just foul? He needs to make that call, but instead his back is to the field. And then he
really
calls
bizarre.
safe after the fact.
That's bizarre.
Very confusing, and what you just mentioned, he needs to make that call.
Or if it skips off of the base. So it hits its apex, it comes down, and that bounce there. See, that's a higher bounce. See how it bounces higher than that? Makes you think that it may have hit off the base, which is a bit more spongy.
Well, and I don't think Rijo could tell either, because obviously at that point, if you do see that, then you're going to sprint that out. And so it's really hard to tell if it made contact or if it was just foul. I mean, the dirt, you see the dirt move, but is it hitting the side? I don't, this is.
Dang it. Indisputable video evidence there, and I think it's 50-50. You can't really tell whether the ball hits the base.
Yeah, I think you have to be very clear that it was absolutely foul in order to take away and change that call from her being safe.
fair ball has been upheld. That is Oklahoma State's second challenge.
So one more run, and it's run rule territory here for Arkansas leading Oklahoma State. They've got no challenges left in the first base dugout.